What's up, Keel Holler fans? Tim Fitzgerald here with sophomore Zavier Lucero of the men's basketball team. Zavier, we're going to check in with you here, coming fresh off of his Cal Pac Conference Player of the Week award for the week of January 14th of 2019. Start us off with that, Zav. Start us off with your reaction to winning the Cal Pac Player of the Week award.
Of course, it's an honor all the time whenever you get one of those awards, but it's just more of a reminder that I have to keep working towards getting bigger awards, but more towards just winning. You know, I think those awards come with winning, but it's not to be forgotten my teammates and what they do to put me in positions to make the plays I can, and just overall us winning. And so yeah, it's always an honor, but I mean, for me, it's small. You know, it's just a couple games. So.
Gotcha, I understand. Talk about coming into your sophomore year in comparison to when you were beginning your freshman year. That experience now, having a year under your belt, what was different for you coming into your sophomore year that you can maybe take from your experience in year one?
Well, I think coming into college basketball, it was the speed and the athletic ability and just strength of the guys that I was playing against, because in high school you're playing against guys that are your age, and although I've always been a skinny guy, coming in and playing against guys that are 24, 25 years old and just men, and the speed of the game, it's a lot different. But this year coming into it, it's I'm used to it now, and so it's more of a smooth adjustment, and it was all my preparation towards coming in as a better player this year.
Yeah, what was your off-season prep like? What were some of the things you worked on that you wanted to improve in this 2018-19 season?
I think the biggest thing for me was to put on weight. So I put on like 15 pounds this summer just to help me with going against grown men, and then also just trying to get my shot to where it's as consistent as can be. And, of course, those are two things that I still need to work on. But that was a big thing for me this summer, just to be able to come into this year and be more reliable as far as defensively and offensively too.
Now, you also had a year under your belt as a student. How has that life been a little bit more comfortable for you, going from freshman to a sophomore? How has that transition been?
It's been fairly easy. Even the transition from high school to college, school will always be school. I've never had such a big problem with school, so I mean it came pretty easy, and it's just as long as you do your work and you prepare and study and all that stuff, then I think you'll be fine.
Tell us your favorite part about this 2018-19 team. What do you like about it the most, first on the floor, and then maybe more off the floor, the team's character? What you enjoy about each of those two things?
I think on the floor, the thing I enjoy most is the guys that we brought in. We brought in a lot of guys that are athletically gifted and good around the game, and then our returning players as well, getting to play with them again and to grow with them on the floor with chemistry and all that. But I think most of what we can do as far as success on the court has to do with off the court, and that's I don't think I've ever been a part of a team that has more camaraderie off the court. So in the locker room or on road trips, I mean, it's all laughs all the time. And so that's always good.
Right on. Speaking of those road trips and being around your team, you've been around Coach Brendan Rooney for a little bit over a full season now in his second year as the head men's basketball coach. What are some of your favorite Brendan Rooney moments so far?
I'm not sure if I can pinpoint on the spot the moments, but as far as Coach B, he's been great as far as being a leader on and off the court, and he's been good to us as far as we can look to him as a role model, but also kind of as a friend, you know. So I mean, if we ever need anything, and then he's super good as far as joking around with the guys and stuff like that, so people feel comfortable, and so that's always good.
Well, Zavier, thank you for joining us here today, and best of luck moving forward. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks.
And thank you for tuning in.